What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Craig. Today, or this morning, we're going to try a new thing. I'm going to do a short recorded update in the morning, and then we're going to have a live around noon. Let's try that out for a little while. Let's get this situated, figure out what we're going to do. But anyways, let's get into it. Markets are not yet open, but as of making this video this morning at 7:30, Dow futures are down 44 points, S&P's down 7 points, Nasdaq's down 53. Anyone that follows markets know that doesn't mean anything yet. I'm sure there'll be posts and news articles and a whole lot of stuff going on today to make people panic and make people FOMO and do all that happy stuff, right? So anyways, we're going to take a quick look at the markets. We're going to also take a look at Bitcoin from the bigger picture. I'm going to show you my bullish chart, my bearish chart, all the way down to the 4-hour time frame. We're also going to look at my trades. As you guys know, I'm transparent on this channel, unlike a lot of others. I tell you my trades when I put them in and we follow them through. As you guys know, I'm a swing trader. I did enter a trade yesterday on BITUNIX. Also, we're going to take a look at where that one's at. That's going to be more for day trading. I'm going to be doing that on members live videos only. So make sure you hit the join button down below to join. But anyways, let's get into it. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, click that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing my updates. We're going to try them at noon now. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is getting a bounce on this 200 MA. We'll see what happens. Will it be able to hold if we drop below that today? You guys know my next target's right here around 40,600. If that trend breaks, our next target is way down here, but it doesn't mean it drops in a day, right? S&P got rejected at our parabola there. We'll see how this plays out. Let's look at Nasdaq. Is that back down below its rising channel? Will it be able to get back in and gain support? And then we would be looking to get a rally up to here. Now, if the traditional markets do have one more rally in them with one new all-time high, then we could see the bullish case for Bitcoin, which is right here, right? That's the bullish case. We drew this out a long time ago, meaning this would be all a big wave one. This is a wave two. This whole thing will be wave three. We have one more wave, which would be wave 5, getting us up to 136, and that'd be wave 3. And then we'd have a wave 4, and then a wave 5 in the macro, getting us possibly to that 200,000 in the next 5 to 10 years, somewhere in there. But my thoughts are that we're right here. I do believe this is a very good possibility. As you can see down below in the RSI, right? We'll get into the smaller time frames, guys. I'm just showing you the bigger view. You can see this big hidden bearish divergence right here. We had lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action, broke down. Same thing right here, right? And if we look at the parabola, same thing. We met up with the 55 EMA, got a bounce back into the other EMAs. Now, this gets invalidated if we get up above these MAs and get support, right? Then we'll probably have that other leg up. But as long as we're below these EMAs right here, around 92, 93, as long as we stay below them and keep bouncing around, once we lose this 55, I think that'll be confirmation that the parabola is broke, and then we could get a flag out just like we did over here before more downside. So just be cautious, be careful, guys. If you are trading this, if you are a hodler, get yourself a target to where if it goes below, you get out, right? Hopefully you didn't buy above these levels in case it comes down, but we'll see what happens there. Again, be super careful. So this is the chart I looked at yesterday. All right, if we look at this range and the break of the range, which we did over here, we broke back in, had a couple fake outs. Those were just news events that amounted to jack squat. The measured move to the downside is 68. Now, we've had that for a long time in a different chart I'm going to show you here in a minute, right? So, and then we had this rising wedge, which we are breaking down from today. Now, if the measured move for that, if we just measure the wedge right here, would be about 78.1. Now, this could take a couple days, could happen in a quick day. Most likely, maybe this weekend or next week. look for a bounce in here, and we'll have to see how it plays out and look at the big picture, right? Or the smaller picture, I should say, and wait for a formation to see, right? We do get that bounce right here. And I'll show you why we would get that. We have a 15-minute chart. I'm showing you all the different angles, guys, so you can get a kind of a clue of how this stuff works, right? So this measured move would get us down to the break of this right here would get us down to about that 78.6, right? Which most likely get a wick to at least a 77.6. I told you guys if this broke, now this is a very old chart. We shorted way up here. We've been in many trades since then. And again, I'm going to show you where my trade's at here in a minute. But as you can see in the RSI, we've also broken that trend. Now we could come back up to retest it all the way back up in this range before coming down. And that would be somewhere in the 86.6 range. Something to watch for. Now here's a 15-minute chart where we did on a live before it broke. I showed you guys here was your first target, that 85, 86. And then I told you once this trend line broke, your next target there is 84,336. I've not changed this chart since we drew it out. And if that's the case, we should get down to this 84.3. Could it be done here and bounce here or retest of that 86 to 87,000? Definitely a possibility. But I still think there's a good possibility we get down here. And all that was a measured move at the widest point of this wedge. Bring it down to where it broke down. Get you that 84.36. Now, let's take a look at my trade and see where we're at with that. Drum roll, please. Are we at a loss? Are we at a win? Boom, we are at a win. Almost 10,000 in profit right now. If you guys follow me on X, I posted it the other day. I was up about 4,000. Over here, we actually got back in the negative for a little while after that tweet, but people were telling me take profit. But again, I'm a swing trader, and that's why I did not take profit. I believe this has lower to go, so I stayed in the trade. And if you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. Link is down below. I'll leave a tutorial up top, but in the tutorial, it says Savvy 50. Put in Savvy 100 if you're already signed up with my link. If you're not, you sign up with my link. There's a special this month for up to a $10,000 deposit bonus. 100% of what you deposit, they'll match, so you can use it towards your margin. So if you put in 10,000, they'll put in 10,000 used towards your margin. If you're already signed up with my link, so that's by using my link. If you're already signed up with my link, just go to the promo code section, which is right here. Hit the promo code and put in Savvy 100, and that will get the same thing. Now, if you don't want to use KYC, check out BITUNIX. I also have a trade in here. We're up 105%. This is the one I put in yesterday. I put it up here at the break, and we are currently, like I said, 100%. It was a $1,500 trade. We're a little over 1,500, so we doubled our money. I may be closing this a little bit later. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But I will also leave a tutorial for this one up top, so make sure to check that out also. All right, both of them are sponsors of the channel. So let's take a look at Solana. So Solana, as you guys know, my target from the breakdown of this channel is about 27 bucks, 28 bucks, somewhere in there, unless we get back above it and inside it, right? So it does look like this flag is breaking. If we take just the measured move of just the flag, right, what would that be for Solana? That would get us to just pretty much a double bottom right here, right? But if we look at this as a flag pull, obviously we got further down to go. But yeah, everything seems to be breaking out of its flag that we've been watching. And XRP broke that 240. Your next support's going to be right here between $2.08 and $2, where the 200 EMA is. Once you lose that, looking at 161, and guys, remember what I said, if you lose 161, your best bet's 43, but you're looking at more around the really low numbers. We'll just say that. Let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano is breaking its flag also. If you take a look at the measured move of that flag, let's do that. Get you right around, whoops, What is going on? Oh my God. Why does it? TradingView automatically locks your shit now. It's so irritating, man. So irritating. All right. It would be 57 cents. Best case, right? This is a flag pull. Obviously, we're looking at that 30-cent range that we've been watching forever. Ethereum had a hell of a breakdown, right? Now, if take a look at this, right? There it is, locking my shit again. I never picked to lock any of this crap in. Don't know why. TradingView. I have the paid version too, so they need to leave that shit alone and quit messing with my shit. Leave it alone. Anyways, that would get us down to about 1785. Remember, we've had a target which still remains at about 1500. That's where I'm looking for a decision to be made, right? We probably get a flag out of some sort or a bounce of some sort here, but and if that breaks, we got much lower lows after that. Litecoin is finally right back at that support again. Remember, guys, if this support breaks and becomes resistance, your first target's going to be between 70 and 75 here. If that breaks, you got 55. And if that breaks, we are in a massive bear market, in my opinion. That would be markets and everything else. Great Depression style crash for traditionals. I still think it's possible. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tick that notification bell. We'll be doing the live around noon today. Thanks again, guys, and I am out of here.